Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Checked Out Podcast. This time we got it IRL again. We're going IRL with it.
Oh yeah.
And this is our spooky kind of Halloween episode, which is why we're outside in the cold once again. Sitting at where are we sitting at, Nathan?
It's in a spooky, rundown park.
Yep. What else, Lars?
It's dark, and it's spooky, and it's cold.
And that's the type of vibes we want for this episode. Because this episode, we're going to be talking about all the things supernatural. Because why not? It's the Halloween season. We've already done that candy tier list. What else is there to talk about?
Nothing.
Damn, it already ran out of battery.
Oh, it's back on.
But yeah, so this time, God fucking shit. Damn, that thing's cooked. But yeah, this time we're gonna be talking about supernatural things like ghosts and aliens and conspiracy theories, shit like that.
Okay.
So first of all, let me ask you guys: do you guys believe in ghosts?
Not really, no.
Not really.
I want to. I think that'd be cool.
What about you, Lawrence?
I don't believe in ghosts, I don't think. But if I did believe in ghosts, I don't believe I'd be able to see them.
So how do you know they're not real right now? You just can't see them.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, who knows? They could be, but I know I can't see them hoes.
Damn.
Do you believe in them wrong?
I feel like everybody I've met who have been into ghosts and are really about them existing have all had their own ghost experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So
that's
it's hard
true.
for me to believe in ghosts when I haven't had my own.
But do you believe their experiences?
Yeah, I was about to say, because a lot of people, what they do when with things that are if aliens, for instance, too, they just have an experience that they can't explain. So they're gotta be aliens, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I hear a story, I think oh wait, that was just a light flickering, or
Yeah.
The wind hits your power line and your light flickers. That could also explain it.
Yeah.
Or the weird noises, it's just the wind blowing.
It's gotta be the
and
UFOs.
trees.
Have you seen those SpaceX satellites too, where they're in a line, and then people are oh, that looks so weird. That looks like an alien spaceship. They just automatically assume
But it's a
aliens.
satellite.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
So
I also hear stories of you guys know the Loch Ness Monster, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of arguments that what the Loch Ness Monster actually was either a regular animal or just logs, and people didn't have glasses back then.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, so they couldn't see as well, and you forget that a lot of people are blind as fuck.
Yeah.
And that is also why people are oh, I saw Bigfoot, but it's just like a monkey and they need glasses.
Just a hairy ass dude.
Yeah,
Just out
it's
there.
Ron out there.
What? You cannot say that. You're the last one who can say that. But damn. For me though, I feel like some ghost things could be real, but not the whole entire every theory about ghosts is correct.
Okay, which ones are real?
I feel like there may be some sort of power that still is around the graveyards, there's some aura to there, because Land of the Dead, I feel once you go in there, it doesn't feel the same as going anywhere else,
That's true.
There's that aura. You go there at night, there's a reason people just don't go to graveyards at night. Something's warding them off, something's there.
But I feel like
it's
that's just the idea of a bunch of dead bodies is creepy.
I was literally
and
about
also
to say,
the respect kind of thing, I don't want to be stepping on a bunch of dead people.
Yeah, but some people go there and they're man, I'll get haunted by the ghosts there too. But
See, that's if you believe ghosts.
yeah.
yeah.
See, the
So
thing
you
is,
might believe a little bit.
I want to believe ghosts, and I do believe in it a little bit because I'm open to it. I'm open to it happening, but I haven't had my own personal ghost experience, so I can't say I'm fully.
Yeah, I feel like I'd need that personal experience to believe it, and there would just be some unexplainable thing that happened to me. There's no way I can explain it any other way.
Have you noticed every person who believes in ghosts has a ghost story?
Yeah, but also I think when you want to believe in something a lot, you're gonna justify it somewhere or another.
Yeah.
Okay.
This might offend some people, but usually when people really those supernatural things that they have that belief, it becomes a core personality trait sometimes. Where they especially conspiracy theories, if you ever meet a flat earther, they like make it their whole thing. Like they have like bumper stickers, you know, like they're like in a flat Earth club. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense.
They like make it part of them.
That is true.
Yeah, that's what the Ghostbusters were like. That's what those like videos of people going to those like.
I thought you were talking about the Mythbusters for a second.
No.
Actually, kind of the same. Yeah.
What? But
same
no, it's like,
connection.
you know, those people like go to haunted like hospitals and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and like have their little fucking like noise meter.
Yeah.
It's like that ghost saying something to them. Like, I don't know when it becomes delusion.
I don't know. I
But,
think,
like-
see, like that kind of sounds a little fun.
But
You
it
know,
is
go
fun
explore
to
a place.
see. The thing is, I think
be
it's
open
fun
to
to
it.
discover.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like
Yeah.
that. I feel like if you're seeking out ghosts and things like that, I feel like you'll eventually stumble upon something that'll make you believe if you go far enough.
Okay. Did you guys believe in them when you were younger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I did because I was always afraid of the dark. And it was never like, oh, there's a wild animal or like a strange man like Ron in the dark.
Well,
It's
okay,
like, oh, there's
wait a
ghosts or
second.
monsters in the dark. So I was like, oh, I don't know why.
At least there's no
That's
Nathan in
dumb.
the dark.
I feel like I've heard or read somewhere that like it's very common for like children to see dark figures in the dark and stuff.
Oh, I had that. Did you guys?
I had that too.
I had that
yeah.
so many times.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
the first time I ever played Call of Duty.
Ah, shit.
Oh my god. I played it and that exact night I woke up in the middle of the night to like a war going on in the dark shadows of my room and I was
Yeah.
so scared. I was calling for my mom for like an hour. She would go and I was like, Dad, please
Oh,
anyone.
man.
And
Yeah.
and for some people like that's enough to believe in ghosts, like
Yeah.
just seeing that dark figure or whatever. But I honestly think it was probably like imagination, hallucination, whatever you want to
That's-
call
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Midnight.
I've definitely
Who
had
knows?
like those door creaks, you know, when it randomly opens.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, damn, are they really just right there, chill
Yeah.
next to me?
I was gonna say too for ghosts. This is kind of random, but like when we mentioned the like little radio thing that people have.
Yeah.
For ghosts, like believing in ghosts, most of the evidence to believe in a ghost is like always a gray area. It's never like a like duh, like that's definitely a ghost. It's like just a bunch of static and then something that like kind of sounds like a hello and then they're like ghost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, if you like throw, I don't know, like
I just remember,
Yeah.
like, I saw a video like that, but like they obviously put the audio of like the minion below.
Oh my god. If I heard that I would believe in it in an instant.
yeah.
Bello.
All right, but in our minds right now, let's think that ghosts are real.
All right,
What do you
all right.
think would be the close rule for the ghosts when they die? Do you think like
What's
a
the
person,
close rule?
like, you know how people say like when ghosts die they wear the clothes they die with? Do you think it's that?
Oh.
They get to pick what clothes like they wear, or do you think they just have no clothes at all? That's like that, not even a
I don't
thing.
like that picture.
I don't
Just,
wanna
like
picture
naked
that.
ghosts. Yeah,
Really?
no.
Well,
Yeah,
not-
what if
yeah.
someone died with no clothes on?
Ooh.
Do they get?
I don't want
do
to
they get
picture
clothes?
it. I still don't want to picture it.
I don't know. I guess I would imagine you're wearing the clothes you died with. I think that would.
And also, can you choose like your ghost age? Like,
When you be a ghost as you
is it
at the
when
same
you,
age?
Is it when you die, or can you just pick like, oh, I want to be like when I was 17? You know, 17-year-old ghost. I don't know.
I feel like it'd be when you died.
I feel like it would too, but I'm like trying to
No.
put stuff out there. You know.
I personally, I feel like the clothes would be whatever. For some reason, I feel like ghosts, my like own personal belief on what like is most similar is like the idea of souls and stuff. And so I'm like, I feel like the clothes that you would wear if you did wear clothes would be like the ones that your soul resonates with. Do you know what
Oh,
I'm
like
saying?
whatever outfit.
Like the
is
most memorable.
Yeah, like
kind
that's
of.
you.
Yeah,
That's your personality, your
that,
identity.
That is your identity.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like,
Like Nathan with his dirty ass shoes. They would definitely.
I'd be wearing dirty
those.
ass shoes.
Yeah, those would be there.
You'd be wearing some cargo pants.
Well,
Yeah.
Uniqlo, of course.
I'd be wearing Uniqlo.
Shit.
and for the age thing, have you guys ever seen Star Wars?
Yeah,
What's
kind
that?
of.
Star Wars. Okay. I almost
Okay, go on with
mansplained.
it. Go on with it.
Well, in the last episode, you know, there's like the Force ghosts and stuff,
Yeah.
and like for them, it's like the age they died in. But then in the remakes, they actually changed Darth Vader to be young Anakin Skywalker.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert, by the way. Sorry.
Maybe you can just
Damn.
change your age depending on who's looking at you.
Yeah, but like the idea in that series, like, oh, the ghost is like the one of their current soul kind of thing. Like Darth Vader redeemed himself, so he's now Anakin, young Anakin in the series.
Yeah, I kind of see that.
So like, would it be the same for ghosts? Like, are you the age that your identity is the most similar to? Like, what if you're just like an old soul and you're like a 70-year-old ghost?
That is true.
Some
Whatever it's
2-year-olds are like old souls.
So you look like whatever you feel like you should look like.
Yeah.
It's kind of your argument. You wear whatever clothes, you're
Yeah.
whatever age, whatever you think of your age.
I feel like that makes a lot of sense.
That's
Because
what
like,
I'm
there's some
thinking.
people who want to stay old because it keeps their history and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's other people like, man, I wish I was young again. And then
Plus, I
they'd be
feel
young.
like it's all arbitrary too. Like
Yeah.
whether you're a young soul or old soul, whatever. Like however old you act is different for everyone.
Yeah, Nathan's
so.
definitely an old unk soul.
Nah.
Probably in his 40s.
Okay, but if you died at like 20, for example, you're saying you could be older than that as a ghost.
I don't
if
think
you wanted
so.
to. Like, if you're like, I
Ah.
really resonate as a 7-year-old.
Because you don't
man.
even know what you look like at that age. So
But you
there's
have an
no-
idea in your head. That's the whole point. You're like, I think I look like this.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you've
my
never
identity.
known what you actually look like. So how could you like take that form? You know.
You're a ghost.
But is a ghost based on like the imagination or like the real cause of death?
I don't know.
Well, why are you a ghost? Do you think? Okay. Do you think?
Shit.
Do you think?
Or die.
Okay. Let's say ghosts are real.
Okay.
Is everyone a ghost once they die, or is it only certain people?
I
Like,
feel
is it
like-
only the? Or do you go with the? Oh, everyone becomes a ghost after they die, or is it? It's only those with like restless souls and they have unfinished business. in this
Oh
world?
yeah. Like
There's
the
the
haunted
different
shit.
arguments, right? So,
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
because on one hand, one sounds horrible, that you're like stuck here and you got unfinished business. So the other is like, okay, it's like Coco. Are you saying you guys seen
Coco Melon?
Yeah, I've seen Coco.
On that one day of the year, everyone's there's flowers, the families are all
Oh,
around,
yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
visiting, everyone looks happy.
I was gonna say this, but like, the whole age thing that we're talking about just doesn't like make sense to me. Cause like I just couldn't like when I picture a ghost, I never picture like an age attached to it. And like, how could you? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense. So I always like, when I think of ghosts, I always think of energy.
So do you even think of a humanoid?
No,
Figure?
not really.
You think of,
I
like,
think it's just
a
like your
glowing-
soul's energy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just like a bunch of particles
Yeah.
in the air kind of thing.
And to answer your question on like ghosts, like what was the question again? It was like on
Mine? Oh, like, is everyone a ghost? Like, do you just
Yeah,
become that when
yeah.
you die, or is it only unfinished, or resenting souls, or?
I feel like that energy would determine it. You know what I mean? Like on if you would be a ghost or not. It's like do you have strong energy or is your energy so like
Are you
poo-poo?
alpha? Or you?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
You
though.
know,
It's like
I think it is like everybody becomes ghost, but you only like stay a ghost if you have something that like you still need to do or something you feel like is keeping you here. You know, but if you're already content with everything and how everything went, you just, you know, disappear.
you guys should see a movie called A Ghost Story. It's so sad.
Oh, first movie recommendation on the Checked Out podcast.
Nah, no, there's definitely been some random ass ones people.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
No, dude, that movie is so good.
A ghost story.
Yeah, and the idea is like it follows a ghost, right? There's like the story.
Really? Really? This is an entirely
thought?
different
The
direction
voice.
than I thought it would be.
But yeah, it's so sad, and it kind of plays with that idea on like unfinished business.
All right.
So,
oh, yeah.
but with that, it kind of seems like you'd only be a bad ghost. Like,
Wait,
if you're
with what?
here for unfinished business,
That's not true. You can still want to see how your kid's doing, you know?
I guess so.
And like
That
things
is
like
true.
that, like you want to see your kid grow up, but you died too early to see that happen.
Okay.
So
fair.
maybe they're just here until
Fair,
like
fair.
their kid is able to live without them or something
Yeah.
like
Alright,
that.
when you said unfinished business, I was thinking like mob stuff, like, and that's just what I think of when I hear that term.
Yeah, we have to slaughter someone before we're back. But
Okay,
yeah,
but could the ghosts interact,
with what?
like with us,
With objects, with doors.
objects, people in the physical plane?
I feel like they have to, or
Could they
else
say
there's no
hello?
ghost stories.
Bello. There's no ghost stories.
There's no ghost stories. Like if ghosts can't move things and like like make doors creak and shit like that, or like summon thunder in some cases. It's like then they're like half the ghost stories couldn't even be true.
True.
Question: why is it whenever you hear like the ghosts on like the radios and stuff, they're always English speaking?
Where's the Hispanic
Yo.
ghost at?
Where's our representation?
Yo
bro?
quiero.
Yeah. Guillermo.
Like you're telling me that there's not one possibility that a ghost that's being investigated doesn't speak English?
You're poking a hole in the
I'm
story.
poking a hole in
Wait
the
a
story,
second.
y'all. I'm just saying.
But I mean, it's probably only for us. Like maybe it's where you live.
You're only
Yeah.
they speak a completely different language, and you only hear it in what you understand.
Their energy knows all the languages.
Exactly.
Damn.
So they just say whatever you'd understand.
There you go.
There it
Yeah.
is.
There it is.
All right, last ghost question, and then we'll move on to something else. But this one is, if you could haunt anyone as a ghost, who would it be?
Ron.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like-
that'd actually be really funny.
What
I think
the
that'd be really
Like
fun.
you could pick anyone in the world to haunt someone.
I think you.
I think I'd do
What
you.
the? Okay, well,
It'd be
that's a little
purely
toxic,
for
guys.
fun.
This is a little toxic environment.
No, we'll make you a believer, man.
And believe it
Yeah.
or what? Oh
In
shit.
ghosts.
Like
Like
ghosts,
damn.
yeah.
I will.
Ugh. See, I'm never gonna eat the burger the same again. I'm gonna have to fucking.
You would eat the burger no matter what,
I
even
would.
if it's someone else's burger,
Oh.
and they said they were going to enjoy eating it in
Oh,
30
yeah.
seconds. You would snatch that shit up, and put it in your mouth.
Dude, you could do that as a ghost. Think about it.
I would. I
he
would
makes
feed
a
you. I would
burger.
force feed you burgers. as a
Imagine you could
ghost.
like smack someone's hand. Like,
That is
Yeah.
okay. That's why I would be a
Yeah.
ghost. It would be that moment, lunch, sophomore year.
Ah, shit.
You stole my burger. That's my defining moment. That makes me a
that's
ghost.
the age you die with. You're still holding on
Yeah,
to that.
that's his unfinished business, bro.
That's what I look like. I'm carrying a burger around as a ghost.
Ah,
yeah.
Never. I don't even know how I would like make amends. Like I'd give you like fucking the same burger at your
You'll
gravestone.
never be able to beat a burger again for the rest of your life.
Oh, okay. I might just die too at that point.
What? Do you have someone you would haunt?
I was thinking like anyone in the world. Like you could like haunt
A random person.
like fucking like I could go Kevin Hart or something like
Kevin Hart?
You know,
You'd be part of one of the stories.
Yeah. You could hunt whoever you want and then like can do like just fucked up things to them.
If
like,
you wanted
trash
to.
their house. And
How
then they'll
would-
post it all over and then they'll seem insane. You know? That's all like you
Maybe
can make-
ghosts just have an unspoken rule, like mess with people just enough
Yeah.
so they think we exist, but not enough that they know and just make people
Yeah.
insane.
Ghost code.
I feel like that's what I would do
Yeah.
if I was a ghost. Like that'd be the unspoken rule.
Yeah. Like I don't know. You can make anybody seem like crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That'd
Like,
be
that's your
the
that's
fun
your
part.
superpower, you know?
I was gonna ask, like, if you guys were ghosts, what would be like the action you would do to try to prove that you're a ghost? Because like I think a lot of people have the idea that like, oh, this ghost closed the door to
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
show itself.
Can people see me? Like if I wanted to reveal myself, can I just like
No,
have a face?
no, it's only energy.
Oh, it's
I'd
like
write.
those-
I'd write on the mirror. I'd like turn the light
Oh.
off and then like set up a candle. And
Yeah,
then
it's
start
kind of
writing on
hard
the
to
mirror or
like
something.
not believe
I
after
feel
right
like
now.
that would.
Yeah, like the smoggy ass shower windows.
What-
Oh, fuck.
But that might be too obvious. I gotta start smaller.
What
Yeah.
if ghost code is like writing in incomplete sentences, and so you can only say like
Burger.
yeah, like only one word thing.
Burger.
Like maybe that's why it always says like die or something. It's because it's like
You can't say I die.
it's like
Yeah, there's like
you
a
can't say
cooldown
I
or
did it.
something.
you just
yeah,
say
yeah.
me. It's
Yeah,
Like
but
one
then
word
people-
per day or some shit like that.
Borg.
But people see the die and they're like, oh my god, this ghost wants me dead.
Yeah. But they're just trying to tell you.
Yeah, they're just trying to let you know.
Yeah. Okay, next topic, off ghosts. Now we're gonna talk about superstitions.
Oh, ghosts.
Like, for example, walking under ladders, four-leaf clovers, lucky numbers. Do you guys have any like superstitions you believe in? I do feel like I get bad luck every time a black cat crosses my path.
You do?
I feel like that is one that I feel. I don't know, it's weird. And I also believe in lucky numbers. I feel like having that number, like your go-to, somehow it makes it like pop up more. You know?
How do you figure out your lucky number?
I don't know. Mine was just like, it felt right. My favorite number is 72. Random ass number. But I decided that when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
I'm stuck with it. You know.
I think mine came to me in a random gamer tag generator in Microsoft.
It's a little t-shirt.
Crazy.
And now my lucky
Oh
number
my-
is 21.
Oh my god, little t-shirt 21, baby. What about you, Lawrence?
I don't know if I believe in like those ones, but I believe in like karma. I think, and
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's like a superstition to some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, weirdly, I don't actually believe in it, but whenever it happens, I'm like, oh shit, am I gonna get bad luck for the rest of the week? When I spill
Yeah.
salt.
Oh.
Like if I
Yeah.
knock over a salt container and it all spills out, the cat
Yeah,
falls
yeah.
off. I don't know why. That's the only one. Like I don't care if a black cat goes in front of me, or you step on a crack, break your mother's back, or go underneath a ladder. I don't even think
Dude,
about.
imagine though,
superstitions.
every time you stepped on a crack, you broke your
Oh,
mom's
that would
back.
be
Dude,
I
in a
wouldn't go out of the
reality where
house.
that's a real thing, isn't that like a crazy society?
That would be horrible.
People are like creating their own cracks to help
Dude.
break other brothers' backs.
Moms already have so many things
Moms
to
are
worry
like,
about.
moms are dead
just why
from.
you gonna
No one
do
wants to
that
be a
them?
mom anymore because if you become a mom, every crack that can
Yeah.
start to get fucked up.
Oh.
What a crazy world that would be. Like, that's the rule of society.
Don't step on a crib. Yeah, that would be
That,
horrible.
that's a whole fucking. That could be a whole book, to be honest.
I feel like
It probably is.
Yeah.
I'd believe in like the superstitions that like are oddly specific.
Mm.
Like if there, oh, bro, if there was like a black cat walking underneath a ladder out of nowhere, I'd see that and I'd be like, "This is gonna be a bad day today." Like,
Yeah.
do you know, or like if
Yeah.
I look in the mirror and then like it instantly cracks when I see my reflection, I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm cooked." Like,
That is true.
you know what I mean? But I've never experienced that, so I don't know.
What about crows or ravens? Do you guys think that's bad luck?
No, crows are cool.
Because I know in different cultures they're either considered really bad luck or really good luck.
I don't know. Sometimes I believe in it. It's like whenever something bad happens and then I see a crow looking at me, then I'm like, ah, shit.
Yeah, but how do
Maybe.
you know? What if the crow's looking at you and it's like it's feeling for you? It's
Well,
like,
yeah.
man, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. But it can't speak.
I don't know.
The empathetic crow.
But why is it
Exactly.
that the crows show up when something bad happens? You know, it's not.
They're
that-
there for you.
Are they there for me? Or are they
Yeah.
there to hurt me?
You know, crows have a really good memory. So like if you like, this is very morbid, but if you like killed a crow, like the flock of crows would remember you did that.
They'll never remember.
and
or
and they'll
forget.
like try to shit on you and shit.
Yeah.
And like
A nuclear
I'm
assault
kind
on
of
your
joking,
car.
but like they see you as an op.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's real.
Okay, don't go killing crows, guys.
No,
You
that's
guys
smart.
listen
Yeah,
out there.
don't do that.
But I do also believe in the karma thing that you're talking about, Lars.
Yeah.
But does that count as a superstition?
I don't know. That's what
Yeah.
but I think it's superstitious.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's no way to prove that it happens.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just kind of if you live your life like doing good things, they're gonna come back to you.
Yeah, it's like
Or like if there's gonna be an opportunity where it's just like you take that by being a good person versus a bad one.
I feel like it's just extra incentive to follow the golden rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like yeah, I wanna do good things because I would hope someone would do good things for me too. But it's like I'm also gonna do good things in the hopes that good things come back to me. You know?
That's true. Yeah.
It's like
I learned that in kindergarten and it's never gone away.
I know.
The golden rule. You guys think they still teach that?
Karma?
No, the
I
golden.
hope so.
Did you learn karma in kindergarten?
I wasn't paying attention to half the time. I was like trying to figure something
No, the
out.
golden rule.
Golden rule.
Is that still part of?
I don't
the
remember what
curriculum?
exactly the golden rule was.
You don't know
You
the
didn't
golden
care,
rule?
Ron. You were just like, I'm gonna wreak havoc on the rest of.
Wait, what was the golden rule? Now
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what that was called. Look, you know I was pinching people. On the
Yeah, I
on the
know.
bar.
You didn't care from the beginning.
Yeah, but I mean, I heard that. I didn't know that was called the golden rule. But,
What if everyone you pinched came back as a ghost?
dude,
The rest of your life?
dude, you guys are jealous. I'm pretty sure. But man, yeah,
Pinch you and I'd stick pencils in Lars's eye.
I thought you were gonna say something else, to be honest. But yeah, I only believe in the black cat one because one time I was about to walk in like a back alley,
Yeah.
and a black cat crossed in front of the back alley. So I went the other direction, and then someone like spilled something in
Oh.
the back alley.
Then
I
you
was-
turned around again and a ladder was there.
and I was like, oh shit, dude, low key, like, isn't that like a crazy thing that happened?
Oh.
Then-
So that made me believe in the black cat thing, you know.
Okay, another thing I do kind of also believe in is if you break a mirror. Only because I feel like it was already just bad luck that the mirror even broke in the first place. Like you dropped it. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, the day's already bad.
Oh, another one for me. Opening up an, I almost said underwear. Opening up an umbrella inside the house always feels so
Ooh.
wrong. It feels like not right, like something's off, you know? Like,
Okay.
Maybe it's the lack of rain.
like,
Maybe.
I don't know, it's just like,
I'm joking.
like something's, you guys just, do you always have it closed when you enter your house, or like?
I try to shake off the rain.
I mean, yeah, usually I close it when I go
sometimes.
indoors because there's no need for it.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something feels off about it. All I'm saying, y'all. That's not what I'm pointing out.
Okay, this is a thing that's not actually a common superstition, but it felt like this was illegal, and it was like just universally wrong. Turning on the light in the car when you were driving.
That's not a superstition,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but
I
dude,
feel like-
all parents, I feel like it's a universal experience. I'd be like, turn the light off.
I know. I thought it was illegal. I thought it'd be.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
illegal.
The monsters would come for me if I did that.
I've actually been unlearning a lot of stuff like that from childhood, where it's like, oh, you can't do that. But then like
Yeah.
I realized they only said that out of simplicity. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
didn't want to
Yeah.
handle like the nuance of me being like, oh, you just don't want me to do it.
Yeah.
But
'Cause I
also,
said so.
like, sometimes it makes sense. Like, doing that, like, they don't want you to waste your electricity in your car.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe they're just trying to save you from doing that in the future.
True.
But some of them are like dangerous, low key, because like my parents told me not to ever call 911 really, unless like absolutely necessary, because it would like it would.
There's a fire going on.
No, like, literally.
Mustard dead.
But like they're like, yeah, we would, like, you have to pay for the calls, is what I
Yeah.
learned as a kid.
Yeah,
So I was like,
yeah.
oh, if I call 911, my parents are gonna get billed $1,000.
Actually, do you have to pay for a call to 911?
No, I think you only get paid, or they, it's only for like an ambulance, and that's like services.
Oh yeah, if you call an ambulance.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
if someone's breaking into my house, like now I'm not gonna hesitate. Like, but when I was a kid, I'd be like, are they really breaking in? I don't wanna get in trouble. You know what I mean?
No, it makes sense.
So like I'm learning things like that.
I never got told to not call 911 in an emergency.
Bro, I remember when I was working at this one job, they literally told me like, yeah, just call 911. And I'm like, the dog.
Like, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah,
dude.
I was
Didn't you
like,
know?
is this an emergency though, sir? And he's like, yeah, dude, we call them all the time. I'm like, okay. And that was my first 911 call. Was actually at my
I think
workplace.
it's dead.
At McDonald's.
No. It was a different workplace.
Oh.
But yeah, it was crazy.
Oh.
I learned something, but it was like a parent lesson, but I think they were just messing with me. I thought like when I showered, my bones would shrink and I would become shorter.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh, dude, that happened to me.
Yeah, they like it was a way for them to tell me to take like shorter showers.
Yeah.
Because like I was taking like 30-minute showers, and they were like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So if you stay too long, your bones are gonna shrink. You're gonna become like 5 foot. And I'm like, no, I can't let that happen. So yeah.
You know other one's a scam that I've been unlearning? Brushing your teeth.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Dude, you don't need it.
You just don't need it. You just don't
Yeah,
need brushing your
yeah.
teeth.
You want your teeth to rot.
joking.
That's like part of it. All right.
It's the
Next
what?
supernatural type of thing we're talking about. Let's go over tarot card readings a little bit. What do y'all
Okay.
think about tarot card readings?
I don't know anything about them.
I've had mine read before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Well, it was on Roblox. It was pretty cool. But like, the reading I got was so generalized, I think. And I've listened to the people's readings before mine because it was like there was a line.
Oh yeah, you have to wait. your
Yeah,
turn,
yeah, of course.
obviously.
And it was just more like it was like a fortune cookie. It's just like a more verbose fortune cookie.
Did it come true?
I mean, I think it's probably true for a lot of people. It's so vague.
Yeah, that's my problem with tarot cards. I feel like they're all very vague, and vague enough that you can like find anything in your life that applies to it.
Yeah. The one time I did it, it was actually in like a college dorm.
Yeah.
Because there was the guy, he was like the tarot card guy.
Mm.
So I went to him, I was like, hey, can I get my reading? He had like a whole setup where it was like underneath like a purple tent
Oh,
type of
shit.
thing, you
Yeah.
know? And like, it was,
So he was for real.
yeah, there
you
was the
know?
lights like shining on the cards and shit like that. It was like some aesthetic ass shit. I was
Yeah.
like, there's a reason this guy is the guy, you know? But I went there and like, he kept telling me such like generalized things.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're really worried about your school life. And I'm like, damn, I am. You know, like,
No.
dude, OCHEM's not going so good, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, something bad is going to happen in 2 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I gotta watch out in 2 years. But it's like, I'm never gonna actually know if that's gonna come true. And there probably is something bad that happened
Yeah.
in 2 years.
I will
And,
say
yeah.
it's kind of fun doing it though.
I
It
was
is
literally about to
really-
say, like, I'm not trying to hate on it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
like,
hating
no,
on it
I
at all,
actually
like-
believe in it for the fun of it.
Yeah, like I've kind of unofficially done it, like never super seriously, but with people who like really believed in it, and I just pull a card like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this means the most horrible thing is gonna happen to you, or like this is
Yeah.
really good
Yeah.
for you actually. And I don't know.
I was
It's
gonna
kinda
say,
interesting.
like, I do like doing it. Like, I think it's like, it is generalized, but I feel like sometimes it does feel like the truth or what you're looking for, or it helps
Yeah.
like you answer something you were thinking in your head already.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
validating in a way. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to speculate too.
Yeah.
Like what's
It's
going
like,
on.
what could that mean? You know,
Exactly.
what it will happen in 2 years?
Yeah.
And what can I do to prevent that? And then you start thinking about your own life, and then boom, the tarot cards low key kind of worked.
They
Yeah.
did their job.
For me, tarot cards are the same as like astrology. Like, I don't really believe in
Yeah.
it to the extent where like I would let it like dictate my life, but it's fun to believe in. Kind of, it's like, oh, dang, maybe I am like too stubborn because I'm a blank, or
Pisces.
I don't know. Yeah.
Pisces, I can't believe those
Gemini.
people. I'm a Pisces.
Oh, I knew it.
Shit.
That makes so much.
Dude, dang, that really does make so
we
much
go into the
sense.
star signs.
I'm just kidding.
Like, what's your moon sign and your fucking like,
Dude,
Dude,
waning
my moon's in
moon?
Scorpio,
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
and my rising's in Cancer.
I feel like I would believe more in those things if like half of them like actually correlated to me. I feel like you look at like
Yeah.
what a Pisces is or like what yours is, and that some of them make sense. Like, oh yeah, I do like to do that, but the others are like, man, I do not be doing that.
No, yeah.
But do you guys think like that still attributes to your star sign, even if it's like half correct, or like do you just think it's like a different thing entirely?
I just don't really believe in them. I think it's another fun thing to do, but I think they're all kind of generalized. Like I could
Yeah.
look at the description for another star sign and be like, oh, that fits me.
Yeah,
and then I could
same.
look at 8 out of 12 and be like, yeah, that's me.
You could have been born a Taurus,
And-
but you're an Aquarius.
Yeah.
There's some explanations for it too. Like if you're reading one for like a star sign that's like the next one over, and it's like, oh, it's because yours is like on the cusp.
Oh yeah, exactly.
There's always like some sort of
Or
explanation.
yeah, there's always an explanation. Or like your
Yeah.
main sign, it doesn't make sense. But it's because if you look at your rising
Your-
moon
yeah,
or
exactly,
your sun
right.
sign, then it's like, oh, it's
It does
because it
make
kind of
sense.
changes
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's because like you're March 31st.
Yeah.
Not, like March 30th.
Yeah.
It was in retrograde when you were born. So.
Yeah, it's a classic.
So I never believe in it enough, but like I think it's always fun to read them and just like reflect and be like, oh,
yeah.
like maybe I am kind of like that. Maybe I should change, or like maybe, man, dang, I really am like that. That's so slay.
Yeah.
That's so cash money.
Yeah.
Damn.
Another thing that I think is cool to look at, this is completely different and way more simple, but have you guys ever looked up your names on Urban Dictionary?
Yes.
It's like if you look up your name on Urban Dictionary, it'll be like, Nathan is the most amazing guy you'll ever
Oh.
meet. He's a child of God, and he is the most like.
I thought you meant
just
like full name, and I was
No,
like,
you just do your first name
Oh, I've
on
done that
Urban
before,
Dictionary.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think those are kind of funny to read.
Yeah, so I've looked up my name Blumpkin on Urban
Blumpkin.
Dictionary, and
the
bro, it said something really weird, like
oh yeah,
Oh.
y'all should.
Oh, y'all should look it up
Oh,
and see
wow.
what.
don't
Yeah, don't look up his name.
don't look at
y'all.
my name.
Don't
That's
do
for
that.
my eyes only.
Yeah.
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 Damn. All right, let's talk about more supernatural things. That's not so supernatural. Let's talk about dreams. Okay. Here's my question: do you believe dreams can have meanings and predict future?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's like proven, I think.
they do,
Isn't
You think?
it?
but not in a supernatural way. Is the way I think about it. I think about it in like dreams are kind of manifestations of your thoughts, and they can come about. They can manifest in like very weird and jumbled up ways. Like,
Yeah.
you guys ever have a dream where it's like some random person from your 4th grade class you've never seen
Oh,
since then
yeah.
just shows up and you're like, oh yeah, that's them. And it's just normal. Like there's that, but I feel like a lot of your dreams can be like what you're thinking about in real life come about. So if like you're already thinking about that a lot in real life, enough in real life that you're gonna have a dream about it, it's on your mind and it's probably gonna affect a decision
Yeah.
in the future. So like that's what I mean by they affect
Yeah.
a future, but not in a supernatural way.
Like you think about it in the dream, and then it makes you think about that coming up.
Yeah, it's like you're
don't
thinking
know.
about it in real life, which makes you think about it in the dream, that makes you think about it in real life. Like, what the fuck did that dream even mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm thinking about it in different ways now.
I really do think your subconscious dictates the dreams you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait.
I was also going to say briefly too, like some dreams are consistent with like certain feelings too. Like apparently, like if you have a bunch of dreams about losing your teeth, it means like you're highly anxious or something.
Huh.
There's like consistent like actual imagery in
Interesting.
dreams.
I had a dream one time where all my teeth fell out, but I thought it was because I had a
Oh.
cavity.
It's
But
dumb.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
You're cooked, man.
Shit.
Yeah, you're
I don't
cooked.
even know if the one I said is correct, but
Yeah.
I do know like losing teeth is a consistent like thing
I only
that
had
can
it one
show
time.
up.
I only had it one time.
Yeah.
Actually-
so there is like proof to it, like on
Yeah.
it like manifesting those subconscious feelings.
On the topic of dreams, like, what do you guys think about the dreams that show up, like consistently every few years? Do you guys have that? Like every few years you have the same dream?
I
No.
kind of have that, yeah.
Because,
But it like happens like once like a year, not like.
but like, why do you think you even have that? Like, I guess, what are your thoughts on dreams? Do you kind of agree that they're based on your subconscious, and,
Yeah.
like what you're thinking about in the moment?
I feel like they're based on like something happening in your mind, and I feel like when you think back on a dream, or you have like the same dream once a year, maybe it's because like there's something that's sparking that dream
Every
once
so
a year.
often it
Like
comes up.
it's like a thing you don't even like. It's an unconscious thing you're
Yeah.
doing or like seeing, and every time you see that thing, it's like that's gonna trigger that dream to come again.
Oh yeah.
You know, but you'll never
Okay.
know what it is. That's what I think about it.
In my
a
experience
good point.
too, like I think what I said is kind of true, like with the subconscious thing, because like, bro, before I had my first girlfriend, like all my dreams would be girl related.
Oh really?
like 80% of them would be.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, this got me messed up. But then as soon as I got a girlfriend, they went away.
Ooh.
So I think it was like inner anxiety about like trying to find a partner. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think
Yeah.
That
so
kinda
I
proves,
think
like,
it kinda
whatever's on your
does.
mind.
Yeah.
you guys ever had a wet dream?
Yeah, of course. Dude,
But-
what?
Not frequently though.
I've only had like 2, and the
Yeah.
first one was very, very weird because I was not a human in it.
What?
I was a whale. I was a fucking cartoon
Wait,
whale.
what the
No,
fuck?
hear me out. I was a cartoon. I was a whale that was kind of shaped like this, like a round whale.
Oh, right,
And I
okay.
was swimming around in whale school. With
Yeah.
That is so funny.
It was so fun. And
So
there,
did
I
you
just
fuck
remember.
a whale, or
No,
like-
no. I just remember there was a whale. They had like pigtails.
Damn.
Dude, that's
This
so
is
funny.
fucking, like,
I don't know. I don't know
Pearl
why.
From like SpongeBob, really fuck Pearl. Your tree.
Basically,
That's crazy, y'all. That's I like going for that one.
yeah, I had a weird wet dream. I don't know.
That is like a
I don't know
double
why
wet
that
dream
happened.
because you're like in a whale school.
I
so,
was
like,
underwater
You're
in
an
whale
aquatic
school.
animal, fucking
Cartoon?
has some wet dream.
I don't know. I had no clue.
It's so funny you say that because I think my most memorable wet dream it wasn't even sexual.
Yeah.
It was like genuinely just me. You know cuties, like the little clementine oranges?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I peeled them in my dream, and so they were just these peeled, like, personal oranges, and what I did was I ate them like grapes.
Oh yeah.
Like, the whole thing, and I just
you
ate,
had a
3 of them.
foodgasm.
Yeah, dude, and then I woke up and I had, like, the best morning wood, what can I say? Like, dude, yeah, it was crazy.
Damn. I think
I'm
my
glad.
only wet dream was it was some crazy like universe where people like battled with sex. So it's like,
Of course, that would be yours.
it's like a fucking gladiator arena. You know, people are cheering and shit, and like these are like sex professional like warriors. You know, battling it out.
You were the champion.
And then like I think I died.
Oh my
I
God.
woke up and I looked at my sheet. I'm like, why is it kind of wet, y'all? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get it though. Some people, I mean, I don't know if you guys have, but like some people have wet dreams and they like actually like finish and stuff.
Inside the dream?
No, like they wake up to a mess. Has that ever happened to you guys?
I haven't had like a crazy mess, no.
That's never happened to me, so I
Yeah.
have no idea.
No, I haven't. I've never had. I like peed one time, like, but all I remember from that is like a fucking running stream in my.
Oh, you went to the bathroom in
Yeah.
in your dream?
Yeah,
and then
but
you woke up?
it was like one of those. You know how like people like those old guys train underneath a waterfall.
Oh yeah,
I think I was like on my training arc in the fucking thing, and I just pissed myself.
That's crazy.
It's like the only one like I kind of remember. But yeah. The last question about the dreams though. Do you think dreams tell us anything about ourselves? Do you think you learn something about yourself because of the dreams you've had?
I feel like you can. Not all the time. I mean, some dreams for me are just nonsense.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like
Should've
they make
done with
absolutely no
Obama.
sense whatsoever.
You know, Garfield's like a talking dog.
Yeah, or like I'm a Neanderthal, which kind of makes sense. But like
Well-
I'm a Neanderthal defending my clan against others, while my family.
That's
they
not a
attack-
dream. Though.
No, you're kind of right. Yeah, so not all of them. But I feel like I think it goes to what we were saying earlier. Like it can be. You can dream things based on your subconscious, like what you're thinking about. So if something's heavy on your mind, it can show up in a dream and cause you to think about something in a different way that you weren't previously. Or even just the fact, at least for me, like if something comes up in a dream consistently or on top of me already thinking about something, then it just makes me even think about it more.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, like this is subconsciously even more important to me that I'm dreaming about it,
Yeah.
I guess.
I think that's how it is for me personally, is like whenever I have those dreams, I just like wake up and I think about the dream. I'm like, dang, like I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Or like or
Then go
if I
about
have,
your
like,
day.
yeah, if I have like a wet dream, I'm like, dang, I'm a gooner. Like I just think about how I got there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The journey.
I think about, I'm like, dang.
Sometimes though, I do feel my dream like being forgotten. Like straight
Oh,
up,
yeah.
like feel it happening, and it's just like some crazy kind of feeling. Like you keep remembering like parts of the dream, like you're trying to hold on to
Yeah.
it, and then like it just slowly fades away.
I hate that feeling.
and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that's some crazy shit. Though.
I absolutely hate that because I want to remember my dreams,
Yeah.
but I rarely can.
It's like the world crumbles. You know?
Yeah,
Like
it-
the world you built, it just all crumbles.
Is that
down.
how it is for you?
That's how it feels like for me. Like I'm like, damn. So I was like with Obama fighting. Wait, who the fuck was I fighting again?
For
and
me,
then I was like, who was I with again?
And then it
I just
slowly
forget
crumbles
about
away.
it. Yeah.
for me, it's like I remember what was in my dream, but it's a blob. Like it's a blurry blob, and I just remember something, but I can't make it out. And then it just never comes back.
The way I picture it is like a completed puzzle and like the pieces are being removed. You know what I'm saying?
One by one, yeah.
One by one. Have you guys ever kept a dream journal before?
I tried to.
No, I really want to though.
I have. You just like journal as soon as you wake up so you
Yeah.
don't forget it.
See, I tried to do that, but whenever I started writing stuff down, I just felt it like going away from me. So
Yeah.
I was like, everything I wanted to type, half of it's already gone. So
You
it's
have to
like,
do it as soon as you wake
It's
up.
like,
to, yeah.
yeah, I don't have that reaction to instantly go to my notebook, and I think that's
Yeah.
why I can't like do the journal.
Sometimes I've done it before, just like write down sentences. But then like, I literally have notes on my phone, and they're sentences
Yeah.
written down from dreams, but they're written down in like my own chicken scratch kind of, where it's like
Oh.
red block plus 400 chicken man, just to like remind me. But then I'll forget to read it for a month, and I'll come back, and it's complete
Yeah.
nonsense.
Like some
happened to me
crazy
too.
Like, I have no clue what it means.
like SpongeBob is the killer.
Exactly. It's like,
You have
what
to
the
remember
fuck does this
wrong. You
mean?
have to.
It's just Ron.
Like some crazy shit.
But as soon as you do write down the ones and like it does stick, at least for me, like I remember some of my dreams now vividly because I
Oh, yeah.
wrote it down.
Maybe I should start doing that.
Yeah.
I've also noticed recently that I dream a lot more when I don't get as good of sleep.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but if I get restless sleep, then I have crazy dreams like every single day.
Do you know what like a life hack is to having dreams consistently and like especially lucid dreams?
No.
So if you set your alarm to like an hour before, an hour or like an hour and a half or something, before you actually intend to wake up, so you just set it to wake up and then go back to bed. In that last hour of sleep, that's just like, that instantly puts you in the space to have dreams.
Oh, I mean, that makes
So-
sense.
I think
What
I
I'm saying,
accidentally
too.
did that sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's why you have like, I don't know if you've ever woken up and then you go back to bed, but you usually
Yeah.
have like a really vivid dream.
Can you guys
yeah.
lucid dream?
No.
I wish.
No.
Imagine being able to have a wet dream, but you can control the wet
Just do a
dream.
wet dream. I would like, it'd be cool to fly or something.
No, saying that.
Like, get around. I want to go back to that battle sex arena, bro.
It was a crazy reality, but yeah, no. I mean, I feel like for those cases, it's like they can only control certain things, not like the whole dream. But I don't know.
I don't know. I've heard, like, it sounds amazing to me. Like, you can just control everything
Yeah.
in your dream. You
But
know
do you
you're
think
in
they
it.
forget about it too? Like after that, they even controlled it in the first place?
I
like,
feel like
when they
it'd be
wake
the
up?
same as a regular dream. Like, you have to try and remember it from the beginning, otherwise you'll forget. But I don't think it's
Yeah.
any different.
Like you think there's some people who like lucid dream, but they don't even know they lucid dream because they can
Maybe.
never remember their dreams.
that
anymore.
could be a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
If
And-
you don't remember it.
In a way, we kind of do though, like, because it all comes from like our brain. You know what I'm saying?
But if you don't remember it.
Yeah, but
it's
yeah,
like-
Oh,
so
you're
it's
saying
like-
we all kind of lucid dream?
Yeah, we just don't know we do because like it comes from our own like brain.
That's true, I guess.
Not really.
But I feel like lucid dreaming is like in your dream.
I
you
feel
can
like it's a
control
very
it.
you either lucid dream or you don't, right?
Yeah, I think there's only one time where I kind of came close, but like the second I realized I was dreaming, I just woke up.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be awesome though.
That would be crazy.
Hmm.
All right, I got some couple more supernatural things to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Do you guys think there's people out there with superpowers? Or what do you
No.
even define is a superpower?
Oh.
Okay, yeah. What kind of superpower are you talking about? Like
Like-
laser eyes and flying?
Like you think people could actually like read minds? People like there's someone out here who could, like,
oh.
like the ones that could be realistic, you know, not like levitating shit, like an actual superpower, but like
No.
not like
I feel like if I did, I would have to, like, my answers to the previous questions would be changed. Like tarot cards, for example.
yeah.
Like for me to believe in that, I'd have to believe in the person reading it, and like they have that supernatural power, but I don't. So
Yeah.
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
I feel like I don't know if I believe in superpowers, but I believe in like superhuman abilities. Do you know
Like
what I'm
what?
saying? Like if someone knows how to like read minds or something, I feel like they just have really good intuition and social cues.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
agree.
in body language and that stuff. Like
Yeah.
like they're so skilled at it that it feels like a superpower. And like same like on like super strength, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
a really swole dude.
Like I wholeheartedly believe there's someone out there who can like control minds, but like it's not like a power. It's more like how they talk, and people
They're
don't
very
even like.
charismatic.
Yeah, they don't even like realize that the guy's like brainwashing them, like you know, and like controlling their mind. I feel like that's an actual thing.
I feel
That's-
like those are real. Like
that's
those are just
definitely a
those are
thing.
real life superpowers. Like if we consider them superpowers, like
But there's someone who's out there who's like so good at that it could be considered a superpower.
I mean, that's what coercion is.
yeah.
yeah,
That's like someone who's like so good at convincing you to like do certain things, or like even through threats and stuff.
That's a super
Manipulation.
villain. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Though, like they're so good at it that they can like actually control other people.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like anyone who's able to like build up a skill to where they're in like the top 1% of the world, those people, you could just consider them all as having a superpower. Like, they're just that good.
but do you think like people with superpowers they're like born with it, or it's like a skill you have to like gain over time? Do you think there's people just spawned and they're like super strength above average? Like
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's you're born with, kind of affects your opportunity, to get to a certain level, like I think genetics do play a role in it, but also your environment and you as a person, it takes you the rest of the way. Like your genetics give you the opportunity to do it, but you have to take advantage of it and actually build up that skill to do it.
I agree the same. Because because everyone's born like with certain skills and abilities, like more than other people, but like to get like to the next level, I think.
Yeah, like
it's practice and
you
stuff.
could take someone who's 6'9" and say like, oh, they'd be a really good basketball player, but like if they don't even care about basketball, and they don't want anything to do with it, they're not gonna do it. But then take someone else who's 5'10" and basketball is the world to them, and that's all they want. Like they're still gonna train hard and be able to do that.
Yeah.
But do you think there's someone out there though who has like an actual superpower instead of like a superhuman ability? Like superhuman abilities like super strength or something like that, or reading minds like we're talking about. And like a superpower is like shooting lasers out of your eyes flying.
Yeah,
do you think
nah.
like there's someone out there doing those like superpower type of things?
I wish, but no.
Yeah, no.
I feel like
I think
there
that'd
has
be
to
cool.
be. I think there has to be like one case in the world of like the amount of people we have.
But don't you think
No.
we'd know about it?
No.
Or do you think they'd hide
I
themselves
feel like they would hide
well
it.
enough?
Like they wouldn't tell the public everything.
I mean, of course they wouldn't tell people.
Yeah,
but
but like if the guy was known to like be able to shoot laser out of his eyes, you know, if that got out, wouldn't that like be everybody's like, holy shit, this guy has superpowers?
yeah, that's my point though. Like it just takes one person to see it. And you think they've been able to hide it from every single person?
But maybe it's like super undercover, and they killed everybody who like
guess.
even knew about it in the
That's
public.
true. Depending on what the power
You know?
is.
I think it just doesn't. I'm such a non-believer in that though, because like the way I think about it is superpowers as like an idea is like meant. It's like comes from entertainment, right? Like comics and stuff, like laser vision, right? If we're talking about it like real life, it's equally as likely to shoot lasers from your eyes as it is like to shoot, I don't know, dirt from your eyes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, I don't believe in it.
But my question is like, there's no way we would ever know. But I wonder what the like closest thing to a superpower in the world is that someone has.
That's an
I
interesting
really
thought.
wonder what that would be.
The closest thing.
Yeah, like it's not like superhuman, but like the closest thing to like shooting lasers and flying.
I mean, when does it change from a superhuman ability to superpower?
When it can't be attained by
Anyone
humans,
else?
like just methods, I guess. Like someone can learn how to control minds, and someone can learn. Well, someone can be super strong, have super strength, but being able to fly, completely different in both those. You
True.
know. So I wonder what the closest thing in the world is, and like if that is even known to the public, or is that like hidden?
Area 51.
Weird things to think about, y'all. Weird things to think about.
I couldn't even think of something.
I don't know. When I think of that, I think of like how people get the superpowers from like radioactive waste or something else. I feel like that if anyone were to get superpowers, it would be because of that.
Yeah.
Because something happened, it like mutated them.
Some radiation
I
shit.
feel like they just died at that point. Like,
Yeah. But I feel like there has to be
non-believer.
someone who's lived that has like a fucking defect,
Well,
like one crazy defect, you know, when they like
laser eye defect.
I don't know, like some Venom type shit or something. I don't know, like
I think ones exist. They're just a lot less cool than we
Yeah,
would like
like-
to think. Like what I think of is like a skin condition that you're born with that's like lizard skin. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's not
like
cute.
someone who can like actually squirt water, but that's because like something's missing in their body.
a hole in their-
yeah, so they can actually
Yeah.
like shoot their blood or something.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like there's cases like
But like an actual superpower is what I'm thinking. I feel like there's gotta be someone out there with something. That's just what I believe, though.
there's certain people who like grew up in really high elevation areas and now their lungs are just at a way higher capacity.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
like
that's so
that's still like superhuman, but
Really?
like not like superpower.
Yeah.
Guess.
When you guys were like little, did you ever do the thing where you'd like
I knew exactly what you were gonna talk about. When
Nah.
the second you said when you were little, I knew this is what you were gonna say.
I definitely did the.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely did that shit, man.
No, I would always like look at a TV remote and I would sit there for 30 minutes. Just
like, what
wondering.
if I was the one, y'all?
And then with your foot, you start dragging it towards you. You're like, I'm doing it.
No, I would always do that. Like I'd be watching a show and it's like some kinetic.
Yeah.
Like whatever. I'm just
Yeah.
All
like
the
let
time.
me awaken my powers right now. You know what I mean?
You never did that?
No, I definitely did. I definitely did that. I did the forest. I did the Kamehamehas and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I tried to power up my aura.
Oh, power gun. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
trying to be a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, dude, that's
You guys
how
ever-
classic.
Okay, maybe that's only people who like watch Dragon Ball, but after I started watching Dragon Ball, I for sure started being like fucking straining my entire
Yeah.
body as much as
No,
I
I've
could.
definitely
Just-
done like, you know, I've definitely done that shit before.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
No, anime has definitely like made me like.
Yeah, I
some
really
wacky
was.
stuff.
Damn, I wish. That'd be so cool.
Dude, crazy society though.
Nah, the only thing I do definitely believe in is aliens.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be an alien on the planet already. You know,
okay, I don't know if they're on the planet though. Is the way I think about it.
I always talk about it like, if aliens know we exist, and they haven't contacted us yet, it's either they're like too strong and we're too weak to even like care about, or like they don't even have the technology to get over to us in the first place.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
kind of think about it. Cause like, think about it. If let's say humans did find aliens in some far off galaxy, like how would we even contact? Like, how much time would it take for us to even reach the level of contacting them?
Yeah.
And then, like, if we did, how would they even know it's another like species trying to contact them? Or if it's just like
Yeah.
an asteroid.
They would
in the
have to have
sky.
some crazy ass technology to be able to get to us.
Yeah.
You know, and if at that point they would just have mega lasers, and we would be dead. They would have some crazy
It always
technology we
goes
don't
back to
know.
lasers.
Whenever I think about aliens, because I also am like unsure if they've actually been like are familiar with Earth or not. You know what I mean? Or like I don't think they've been here when we've been a species that's like dominated the planet.
That's also
I guess. But I've thought about it. I'm like, man, what if they do? Because like it's pretty egotistical to think like humans are the smartest species in the universe. Like we have the most advanced technology.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's likely.
There's no way.
So I feel like it's possibly more likely that some alien species has more advanced technology to like where they've like checked in on Earth and they've been like, yep, nothing here. Let me
Yeah.
dip out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just interesting to think about.
But there's no way we're the
Yeah.
only people like alive, or like just being alive that's not on planet Earth. Is what I
Do you think there's aliens on planet Earth?
Well, no, I was trying to say like there's got to be aliens out there.
Oh yeah. No, I agree with that.
I sometimes think about if there's aliens in our solar system though, too. Because like, this is kind of like nerdy, but like, for instance, Neptune is like an ice giant,
Yeah,
right?
the
But
water.
between, there's a layer of ice, right? And then there's water, because there's always a molten core.
Yeah.
So there's eventually a layer of water, and I'm like, what if there's like fish? And we just like have no way of proving it, right?
That would be sick.
Fish swimming in the outer space.
Yeah.
Areas.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Damn.
saying. Like, those are technically aliens.
I mean, yeah, anything that is not from Earth.
Yeah.
Dude, have you started seeing like fish flying, like swimming down to you?
That'd be
But like
so
they're
cool.
like flying. That'd be like some scary ass shit. Like it's like, you ever hear about like the snail that will like always follow you
Yeah.
until like it kills
Oh
you?
yeah.
It's like the fish will always follow you until you're dead. And there's no way to kill the fish. And they always, oh dude, what a scary fucking
A
reality.
ghost fish.
Yeah, like some crazy like alien fish
Yeah.
that like will always follow you, indestructible, fucking crazy shit.
Dang.
What'd you do to the fish?
Or they take over your body like zombies.
Oh no.
But our last topic, segue, zombies.
Zombies.
Gotta bring it back to the zomboys, the
Okay.
zombies. You know, everybody's always talking about zombies. Everybody loves some
Yeah.
zombies. I got some zombie questions for y'all. First of all, do you think if you ate a zombie, you would become a zombie?
Is that a classic zombie rule?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think no.
Yeah, I think no.
Yeah, no. You would just get sick.
Yeah.
I mean, in Minecraft, you're fine. You just get a little sick.
Well, actually, a good way to start this off is like, if like zombies exist, you know, like if it were to happen, would you like, what would be the first thing you do during a zombie apocalypse? That's always a classic.
I'll probably.
Like it happens right now, you know, shit, the sirens are going off. Zombie, zombie, oh shit. You know? Like some
I'd
crazy
have
shit.
to. Well, I mean, what is the best thing to do? Probably just go to the most remote place you can think of, right?
Yeah, but then you have to think about food and
Yeah.
surviving and like a lot
Yeah, but
of
it have to be a place where you could hunt animals or farm. I don't
What would
know
be
how to
your
do
first step,
either
though?
of those.
Think about the
First
first
step?
step you gotta do.
Stock
Chaos
up from the
happening.
grocery store.
Yeah, I'd probably go to the grocery store and shoplift everything.
But
Yeah.
you think like everybody would be at the grocery store?
Oh yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
I think it'd be
Once-
chaos.
Like in this world, the sirens go off, so everybody's going at the same time.
yeah,
But if you don't go, you basically starve because you have like
Well,
no.
yeah,
like
what
it's
else
always
can you do?
worth the chance, even if there's nothing there, because you already have nothing.
yeah.
Huh.
Honestly, being in a zombie apocalypse would be so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just die.
Like there's no internet. I can't watch anything.
Can't play Roblox, bro.
Yeah, I can't play Roblox.
Can't play Dress to
But you know
Impress,
what's
bro.
like, you know what's 100% like guarantee when a zombie apocalypse happens?
What?
You get an Amber Alert. 100%.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I feel
So-
like every alert possible would go off.
Yeah.
Bro, we'd hear sirens that we didn't even know existed.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the microwaves would blow up and everybody's just telling people like, oh shit, the time's
And
coming.
then it'd just be Ron putting a spoon in your microwave.
Like, you know what's crazy is out there's actually like already like preparations in like probably like big companies like Apple and Google if some like crazy zombie disease actually happened. There is like something out there that they
I
already
think
have prepped.
I think I remember reading like, okay, this might have been a fictional book and not real life. I cannot remember.
Alright, say it anyway.
But I think like, yeah, certain governments have preparations for zombie apocalypse, even though it's like very unlikely. It's just
Yeah.
a what if, and they have to think about that just to prepare.
You know what I actually recently learned about? I guess I shouldn't dox the city name, but there's a city near us. I can tell you guys later. But there was apparently a missile silo in that city, and so apparently they decommissioned it, and like that is no longer a thing. But they turned it into a fallout shelter. Like, so I think there's like public fallout shelters that people can go to.
You can visit this one?
Well, I think it's only for like when there's a nuclear fallout.
Oh,
but
okay.
like
yeah.
yeah.
But I thought about it. I feel like having a crazy zombie disease isn't that like even far fetched of an idea. You know, there's like crazy drugs that already affect people's minds already to like crazy extents.
Dude,
You know,
all I'm saying is, did you guys watch The Last of Us?
No.
Or have you played it or know anything about it?
uh,
It's basically the zombie apocalypse is caused by fungus.
fungus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole argument is like humans have been so concerned with beating other animals and being the top of the food chain and fighting off infections and everything, but the one thing they've always been losing to is fungus.
Oh.
They've been in like a war, an arms race with them, and then they took over, and then they infected a human, and they were able to control them
Damn.
for what they want.
Yeah.
And then after that show came out, there was a thing, I forgot which country it is, but it was like, it was basically real life Last of Us. A fungus was
shit.
changing the way their brain worked and causing them to act all different. And it's like, we are one step away from a zombie
Dude,
apocalypse, basically.
It's crazy though. It's like really plausible. Like it could really low key be a thing that could happen.
There's already a fungus that does that to caterpillars. I forget. I think it's cordyceps is the name of the fungus. But what it does is it infects an insect, like a caterpillar, and what it does is, I think it either kills it or it just takes over the brain.
Yeah.
And it makes the caterpillar walk to an area, or like move to an area where that fungus can thrive and grow.
Yeah.
So like if that's area, it's like a moist area, it literally controls the caterpillar to go towards that and die so the mushroom can grow.
Yeah.
Isn't that
what's,
crazy?
What's stopping that from happening to a
No,
human?
literally, yeah.
We're all just animals, basically.
And fungus come from spores, and spores are like in the air.
yeah.
So we're all cooked.
Yeah. If it was some airborne thing, we're all just fucked.
Yeah.
Like someone would come back from outer space and that's the only guy who lives.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Until they touch down and die also.
that'd be such a boring zombie apocalypse, though. Airborne, like
I guess,
everybody's dead.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like if there was a zombie apocalypse, I think I would just GG. Like, bro, I don't even know
No
if I want to
video
like live
games?
through it.
Nothing? You wouldn't even try for a little bit?
I don't know, man, because I feel like everyone's just gonna die from it. Like,
I think I'd
2
still
years
try.
from now.
I'd try, but if it ever came to the point where a zombie was gonna get me, I'd probably want to go out on my own terms.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to become a zombie. You
Yeah.
know? I feel like that's the worst thing. Every zombie movie teaches you that, you know.
Yeah.
Do zombies die?
I feel like
Yeah.
I
Like,
feel
do
like they're
they
still
need
alive
food?
in
Do
a
they-
way because like it takes over their brain.
Yeah, but I'm
So-
saying like, let's say the whole world became zombies.
Mm.
Would they die out at some point? Like, do they? Because they don't repopulate.
I feel like
They would have to, right?
they'd have to starve, right?
Like it's just rotting flesh at the end of the day, and then they go until they can't anymore.
Because isn't the idea of zombies like something that dies, but it's like reanimated as like a living thing? That's just it's no longer a human.
Yeah, not a
it's
human.
a thing. But like all living things need food to survive.
Yeah. So like, what if a zombie apocalypse already happened in the past? And everything died off, and then the earth like.
And then a hand sprouts
Reborn.
from that that pile of wood chips.
I mean, there's some places in the world that already have a zombie apocalypse going on. That's the places with fentanyl. Like go to Chinatown.
Kind of.
You'll see some zombies
yeah.
right there.
I didn't know we were going there.
I thought about buying Narcan just to put in my car. On the
Yeah.
off chance I see someone ODing on fentanyl.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Because, like, why not, dude?
Yeah, just have it
That is
on
true.
you.
Just have that thing on you.
Yeah.
Have that.
Have that motherfucking Narcan on you.
Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like a medical. It's like a.
Is it the needle that you like?
I don't know if it's a needle. I think it's just a thing you huff.
Oh, it's a mask.
Yeah, I think it's just a mask.
Oh.
But yeah, it basically neutralizes fentanyl. So like, it's the acid to the base.
Oh. W reference.
You know what I'm saying?
That Walter White right here.
Hey, you guys already know.
All right, another zombie question for you. Do you think that if like the zombie became a zombie, like the person became a zombie, do you think they would carry any like personality traits along with them, or do you think they would just like be straight up a zombie, like no thoughts, no brain? Like if they were about to kill their child, they'd hesitate a little bit, you know? Or do you think they just like it'd just be a full force, like they can't even think no more?
I feel like every zombie I've seen, they can't think at all.
Yeah.
Like they're just gone. Because you'll see that exact example where it's like a mother or a child going towards its mother.
Yeah.
Like the mother is like pleading, crying, doesn't want to do it, and in the end they'll either get eaten or shoot their kid.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine it's like they still have their brain and everything too. So I feel like once the brain's gone, then like,
Isn't that the whole point of a zombie though? Like their brain is like infected, like they can't. It's
yeah.
not,
But I feel like if the brain's still there, you'll still have a little bit of that personality with you. It's not gonna be like fully taken over.
that would be horrible if they couldn't actually do anything, but like you could still see, hear, and think
Yeah.
as you were a zombie,
that'd
and
be
just like
so
watch
fucking
yourself
awful.
do all of that to
Yeah,
everyone.
like killing everybody
like-
over
yeah.
and over.
It's like that Black Mirror episode.
Is there a Black Mirror episode like that?
It's not zombie related, but it's like of like this guy's consciousness where he can see and like feel everything, but he has like no, like he can't control it.
Oh, I mean that happens to people.
Yeah.
If they're in like a coma, some people say that they can. Like that is exactly what's happening to them. They're still thinking and living. They just cannot do anything.
Interact with people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'd be awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the worst version of a zombie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When you can still like,
That's being worse
Yeah.
because in the zombie case, like if you're just basically dead for all purposes,
yeah.
versus like
And then you have to see yourself
torture.
like slowly like rot away
yeah.
and like not die. But like you're seeing yourself
Oh.
rot, you're seeing your bones, and oh my god, that'd be a crazy zombie
Bro.
reality.
How much do you think it would hurt?
Becoming the zombie?
Like if you were that zombie and you're still alive, like
Eh,
wouldn't that hurt?
I don't think it would hurt at all because my reasoning is that I feel like they could still have the personality, but to do like the crazy like stuff they do, like they get like supernatural like physical abilities.
Yeah.
They gotta not be able to feel it, cause like if they did feel it, they'd like, still like like be, oh shit, I don't want to go near that. But they don't like give a fuck half the time. You like stick a fucking knife through their chest and they don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like they have to be numb for it to make sense.
That's true.
That's my take.
I guess that is true. That does make sense.
Yeah, zombie expert here.
Good point, Ron.
But I just think about like your flesh rotting and stuff. Like wouldn't that like? But you're right. Like they'd feel it. They'd be like,
yeah, you always see the zombie. Like they'll go to the very end. Like they'll still be crawling, broken bones,
Yeah,
and everything.
I feel like it just won't hurt.
I think that's probably what makes zombies kind of scary for a lot of people too, right? Like,
Yeah.
that they don't experience pain.
Man, damn.
I really want to play Black Ops right now.
Dang.
I haven't played that in a while.
All right, last question of the day, y'all. This is the last zombie question.
Yeah.
What is your weapon of choice?
Oh.
This is one where if they hear the sound, they're coming towards you. That type
So
of
it
one.
can't be a gun,
Yeah.
because that's too loud.
So what you're going to? You get one weapon. What would it be?
A battle axe.
A battle
Nah,
axe.
that'd be too hard.
I always see those movies where the axe gets stuck in the skull, but they can't pull it out.
Oh,
and then they
yeah,
die.
that's true.
I
That'd
think
be
that's a
me.
classic one that always happens.
A flail?
A flail.
How do you kill a zombie?
I feel like I'd just go with like a bat or like a baton.
But is that enough?
I don't know.
Like a blunt force object?
Here, I'll go with mine first. I would go with a slingshot.
Ooh, crossbow.
Why a slingshot?
Because I feel like a slingshot, you could like make sounds somewhere else that are pretty loud.
Yeah.
But no one's gonna hear the slingshot at all, or no one's gonna know where it's coming from. It's like pretty hard to detect, right? Like how fast it comes at a zombie, and like the sounds you could create around you. Like if you hit a car like window,
True.
boom, they're gonna go to the car, but they're not even gonna hear you.
Just throw a monkey.
But you said like a weapon though, because like would you use it as a weapon?
I feel like
Would it be good enough as a weapon?
it could be good enough if you use it right. Just like if it's sound-based zombies, and you're trying to like guide them away.
Oh, that's not even
That's
that
not
brings
a
up a
weapon,
whole
though.
other question.
Yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
sound-based zombies?
I think in this
Oh.
case we're talking they're sound-based because then like if they weren't just like
You're
assault
fucked.
rifle.
But
No.
but
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just thinking like zombies that look at you like.
Like if it wasn't
Thermal.
sound-based, it's just you would just get shotgun or like
Yeah, that's
gun,
true, that's true,
It's
yeah,
that's an
that's
obvious
true.
answer, so to make it fun, sound-based.
but is it the obvious answer though? Because you'd run out of ammo.
But it'd be the easiest kill.
It's the most
Time of
effective
year.
to kill.
But like in terms of a weapon to keep with you, like bro, if you run out of your ammo, you're cooked.
That's why you have your side weapon.
Yeah.
You switch to your
But no,
Your
you
secondary.
You only have one weapon. This is the point of the question.
One weapon,
Okay,
y'all.
okay. I would do a crossbow with like a bayonet sword thing on the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Just like a mega.
Gotta tell me twice.
All right.
Oh,
There we go.
Don't gotta tell
That
me.
doesn't look very
Twice.
stable.
Thrice. Don't gotta tell me. Quartice.
Okay.
Don't
Hold
gotta
on.
tell me quintice. Don't gotta tell me size. Don't gotta tell me.
Yeah.
ice. I don't know.
I forget.
Octice.
All right, y'all. So
Seven?
Oh,
No.
sex. Sept.
Not nice.
Non? That's 9.
Oh, oops. Yeah.
Isn't it sept?
No. Septice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Yeah. All right, we're back. So I said slingshot. Nathan said crossbow with like a spear.
Yeah.
What was your reasoning for that?
It's a better slingshot.
But you would run out of ammo faster.
I mean, I could make arrows.
Do you know how to make an arrow?
No, but I'll learn. I'll learn. I feel like it's gotta be simple enough. It's not gonna be the best
Yeah,
arrow
but
in
I
the
could
world.
pick up
but
a pebble off the ground and instantly.
yeah, but
boom.
an arrow is gonna do so much more. Think about it. And if I run out or close, I can always use the sword on the end. That's it. And I can still technically do the same thing as you can with with the slingshot.
Yeah.
I can put a rock into it and just shoot it at
Does a
cars.
crossbow work with like?
I'm sure it could, or just a stick or something. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
to make the blade and everything, just have those.
What about you, Lars? You look like you got an idea.
You
So-
got an epiphany.
I've been turning the cogs because, you know, I've been instantly writing off anything with ammo just because I would eventually run out of ammo, let's say.
Yeah.
Like, assuming I want to live for as long as possible, right? So I've just been thinking about what would work, And then I just thought of it. I was like, maybe a sword would work. And then I thought of something better. And I
Okay.
thought of, like, you know those, like, okay, I might get cooked with this, but, like, I think it's a, like, Asian weapon where it's, like, basically a staff with a knife at the end of it.
Oh,
What's
I
that
know what you're
called?
talking about.
Oh,
Some fucking Wukong
the
shit.
spear with it, yeah.
Well, it's basically a spear, but it's
Yeah.
like with a whole like machete at the end.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it, basically. I'd use that hoe.
Okay.
That's a good
Okay.
answer. You got the length,
Yeah.
keep them at bay.
Some crazy Asian combatant.
Yeah.
Like,
That really is Wukong.
yeah, that'd be some crazy
A
shit.
pole, a staff.
Damn. You would have to be like really good with the staff.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd train.
Yeah.
I'm
I
a
feel like I
trainer.
need that zombie apocalypse motivation to make
I
me
know.
like learn a skill, man.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the good thing about those things happening is you learn a skill because you have to,
Yeah.
like to survive. I feel like a lot of people don't even do that nowadays because like they don't even need to,
That's true.
and they can watch someone else on TikTok do
Yeah,
it.
kids these days have it easy. They're not learning how to use
Yeah.
a staff.
Us
Yeah.
punk 23-year-olds don't know what's happening.
Have you guys seen there's like a weapon where it's like a sword and a chain. Like, so instead of it being a staff, it's like a
yeah.
chain. And
Where
there's
the
a-
blade is on the end of the chain.
Yeah, or like a rope or
That's some
something.
crazy
Yeah.
shit.
Bro, and people train for it. Like they
That'd be so
record
hard.
TikToks of doing it, and
Yeah.
like they just like do like all these things, like all these moves, and then if like that was the thing they're trying to hit, they just go, and
Yeah.
it just go, and it just.
That is some crazy shit.
It's crazy.
Kunai
dude.
with chains type of thing.
Yeah,
No, literally
pretty
like
much.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is what it is.
That's
Damn.
what it is. Yeah. No, it's crazy.
That'd be cool to know how to do though.
Yeah.
Imagine. I feel
I
like
just thought it'd be cool to learn how to do I forgot the name of them, but like fire. The balls on the end of the strings that are lit on fire.
fire dancing or whatever.
I forgot what they're called, like poi or something. Fire poi,
I don't
Oh,
know.
I've never heard.
I think.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be pretty
Being
sick to do.
A fire wielder would be fun.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, y'all. I mean, anything else we want to talk about before we end off?
Hey.
That's all the spooky things I know about.
All right, we got one comment to read off from the
Oh,
last
that's
episode,
actually
though.
kind of spooky and scary to think about reading.
Spooky, scary things about reading. Who wants to read it? Oh, fuck! I went.
Lars, do you want to do the honors?
Sure.
Alright. Let me just scroll through my whole entire life. Okay. Read
Oh,
off.
that's a long one.
Read off the
That's
That's a
guy
really long one.
and read off the story to us. Last time we were talking about our school stories, and this one has something to do with that.
Okay.
Back in high school, this girl and I were kind of flirting back and forth with each other, but I didn't 100% know that she was interested in me. Oops. After gym one day, this guy who I didn't really speak to came up to me after the girl and I chatted, and he said, "Bro, she is totally into you." I was a little
Ooh.
taken back, wondering why he was telling me that, but I was happy that someone else figured out what was going on. After a while, I noticed he wasn't coming to class, and I was asking around what happened to him. Turns out he pulled a knife on another kid from school, and he got suspended for the rest of the year. Honestly, if I saw him today, I would say thank you for boosting my confidence.
Damn. That's some crazy shit, y'all. What do you
gotta right
think?
that wrong. But I want to hear the end of the story. Did he ask the girl out? Or he just like,
yeah.
oh yeah, someone knows she liked me. I'm good.
Oh.
And that person also stabbed someone else.
Oh yeah, that was also from Raspberry Mocha. Y'all know him already.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Probably should've mentioned
why didn't you say his name?
Sorry.
Yeah, Raspberry
Back
Mocha.
in high school,
He
Wait.
the whole thing already.
who? Okay,
Some crazy shit, y'all.
who stabbed someone else?
I don't know. I don't know. But like, viewer, thanks
No,
for.
wait, did it say stabbed? It just said pulled a knife out.
Oh, pulled a knife.
Yeah.
Pulled a knife.
He pulled a knife on another kid from school and got suspended for the rest of the year.
Mm. Raspberry Mocha. We gotta talk about this.
It's
That's
great
a good
comment.
story, though.
It
That
was
is
great,
a-
yeah. Damn.
That is That's really good though that they noticed that you guys had connection.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, you know, love made it heaven.
Yeah.
Maybe the knife will bring you closer.
Oh, no. Hey, maybe there's a story behind it. Maybe the other person pulled the knife first.
Yeah.
You never know.
Damn. Well,
Self-defense.
yeah. All right. Anyway, thanks for joining us on our little like supernatural podcast today. If you have any takes about what you know questions we talked about today, be sure to leave it in the comments. And next one, we'll try to do another IRL. No idea what we're gonna do for it yet, but I hope you guys enjoyed this spooky-ish episode where we're in a spooky little picnic shelter. But anyway, any closing statements?
Happy Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. This will come out before Halloween, y'all. So,
Yeah.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, see y'all later and stay spooky. Or something.
Stay spooky, y'all.
Spooky, y'all.
Stay spooky.